Okay, let's see. This is Matt Kilrain coming to you live. My Chief Blackbear YouTube channel. Hold on there. Let me close the door. Back. Whew. So I haven't done a show on this channel in so long, but I'm glad to have it because YouTube deleted my main channel, Matt Kilrain. They deleted Matt Boat Rat and Boat Rat Matt. Man, they just delete my channels. But it is what it is. Man, Matt Kilrain was my main channel. That's my name, by the way, if you don't know. Anybody watching this video probably knows who I am. If you don't, I'm the author of Chief Blackbear. Chief Blackbear is an action adventure about a big-time pot dealer who busted back in the 70s. Now, he had a kid, a child, and his child has grown up now, and he's become the chief. But they're both still alive. Now, this chief is in his 80s right now. I think he's born in 1933. So what would that be? 67 and 24. It'd be 91 or 81. 91. He'd be 91 years old. And if you've been anybody watching any of my shows on my main channel that got deleted, a while back that no, what's going on here? A while back, hold on, I'm just messing with the computer. A while back, the chief built his own planet Argartha down inside the South Pole beneath Antarctica, and he rounded up all the evil, not all the evil, but a lot of it. The chief rounded up a bunch of evil and put it on his planet Argartha, and it got repelled out of the South Pole into space. And, a lot of the evil left the planet. We need peace. Good seeing you there. My main channel got deleted. We need peace. And so here I am at Chief Blackbear. I haven't been able to do a show. I mean, I could have done a show here, but, I haven't been using Chief Blackbear very much. It's a backup channel. Yeah, just it's the way it goes, man. They deleted me for no reason because first, like about a month ago, they threw me in YouTube jail. They went in, and I had this. So it was a video book of the reverse of 701's book, The Child in the Middle of the Road. I got talking code still. Well, this channel doesn't have any strikes or anything. But anyways, they deleted the reverse of 701, Child in the Middle of the Road video book that I had. What happened was first I deleted chapter 4 and threw me in YouTube jail for my first strike. Then I went and I changed all those. There's only 4 chapters in the video book, but I changed all of them to private, the three remaining chapters. And so then they threw me back in YouTube jail for my second strike by deleting chapter 3, which was marked private. So then God told me, my gut instincts, God told me to delete all of my shows except for my boat stuff. And I came in, and what it's been is I've been real busy with all this court stuff and working and surviving and everything. And I can't, time went by me. I was in YouTube jail. I was able to not relax, but do my thing on the ground, and not do a YouTube show for the last couple of weeks. And so then it came down to the wire, and I went and I actually started deleting stuff. I deleted the entire Lowdown 2020, all of it. And then I started deleting older stuff like Double Trouble and all that from like 2021 and stuff like that. And then my computer got hacked and I couldn't delete anymore. So I went to bed and fell asleep. That was on like Tuesday night. And so then, I felt bad that I didn't, and I was feeling weird about, hey, Jackie Sue, it's good seeing you there. Talking about how they deleted my main channel. So I was feeling good about still being on YouTube because I didn't listen to my gut instincts and delete everything. And so on Wednesday, I was still on Wednesday or Thursday, I was still there. Wednesday, not Thursday. So I didn't delete everything like my gut instinct said. And so then I guess it was yesterday. It might have been today. It was today, Friday. And I went to court today and I beat 4 of the best attorneys in California. That's probably why they deleted my YouTube my YouTube channel, because they knew I was going to court today. It was today when I deleted my channel this morning. When I woke up, I checked my YouTube channel and it was deleted. So I had to keep a good attitude, just write it off. If you guys watching my past shows, you know about my new beginnings with the solar eclipse that we had. So I got the new beginnings going, writing off the past. So yeah, it was pretty awesome in court. It's looking like, I don't want to talk about too much, but by the way, the court itself beat me because my lawsuit's against the Superior Court for the County of Santa Barbara, the city of Santa Barbara, the County of Santa Barbara, 3 law firms, and about 20 or 30 gang stalkers. About 20 of them, about 20 defendants altogether. There's more than 30 gang stalkers, but they're not all named as defendants. And so anyways, last week I went up against the Superior Court and Judge Dandelion and Judge Tom Foolery. And last week, the judge for this new case that doesn't have a code name yet down in Ventura, he overruled the demurs for Judge Dandelion and Judge Tom Foolery, and he took under submission my case against the Superior Court for the County of Santa Barbara. So then I saw today, they gave me his ruling today for last week on what he's doing about Superior Court, and he gave me his tentative for today, which is what it was the city of Santa Barbara and 3 law firms that I was suing was trying to get me declared as a vexatious litigant. And they were saying that I filed a whole bunch of cases and I lost them all, and that it was all frivolous lawsuits with no merit. And so I read the tentative and he denied their request. And so then they get to talk try to talk him into it. And so anyways, they weren't able to, and I was able to stick with his tentative about denying their request to declare me as a vexatious litigant. I'm not even sure how to say the word. But anyways, he dismissed the Superior Court for the County of Santa Barbara. Hey there, Commonsensical, good seeing you there. He dismisses the Superior Court for the County of Santa Barbara that I was suing for $107 million because they ruled, they enforced what they knew to be a non-enforceable temporary restraining order because they knew I had never been served and they did not have personal jurisdiction over me to enforce the non-enforceable temporary restraining order. So anyways, they know, the Superior Court for the County of Ventura knows that, and I entered the evidence and everything, so they know that the Superior Court for the County of Santa Barbara did rule when they didn't have jurisdiction But there's no such cause of action with lack of jurisdiction, like the internet taught me that there was, but the internet didn't know what it was talking about. So says the judge. I didn't tell him I got my information off the internet. But anyways, it's really hard to sue the court for taking bribes and that kind of stuff, And I'm at the level of acceptance that, if somebody bribes a judge, it is what it is. There ain't nothing you can do about it. If a judge takes a bribe, so what? Ain't nothing you can do about it. You lose. Just the way it is. Illuminati bribes the judge, no problem. Or anything. If the judge says that your witness testified the opposite of what the witness actually testified, no problem. You can't do nothing. No matter how malicious a judge is, you can't do nothing about it. So it's just reality. Oh, well, I guess I don't get to sue the court for $107 million. Although I did follow the code of procedures and did everything right, I just ruled against. Well, it's just reality. If you bribe a judge, so what? It's just the way it is. I mean, how do you think that P. Mert lost, the convicted felon lost 34, no, what was it, 34? What was the 34? 34 counts? Yeah, he lost 34 counts because, they just, I don't know, maybe the jury hung him. I mean, the jury convicted him, and it was a sloppy case. They didn't even prosecute the case very well, I don't think. I didn't watch it. I only heard stuff. But yeah, we're allowed to indict our presidents, which are plural, by the way. We got plenty of presidents to indict now on the way. But you can't indict a judge. No. If a judge takes a bribe, so what? There's nothing you can do about it. So all P. Mert has to do now is bribe the Supreme Court. Because if P. Mert bribes the Supreme Court, so what? Nothing you can do about it. So we'll see what happens there. Or the military can just order the Supreme Court to order the way they want. Like Chief Blackbear already did at Roe v. Wade. It was Chief Blackbear, if you guys remember back then in 2023, was it? 50 years after 1973. It was Chief Blackbear back in 2023 that ordered the Supreme Court of the United States of America to reverse Roe versus Wade. That's right. Nothing anybody can do about the fact that Chief Blackbear gave the Supreme Court orders to overturn Roe v. Wade. Nobody can do, or nobody did diddly squat to the chief now, did they? Huh. Makes me feel good about reality. Can't do squat. You want to bribe the court? You want to give the court orders? So what? Nothing they can do about it. They take their orders from Chief Blackbear. That's right. Oh, excuse me. That's Commander-in-Chief Blackbear. That's right. He's the guy that caused P. Mert to get arrested. I call him P. Mert. Now, I'll go ahead and call him Trump on this show because this show's not under so much scrutiny. It's not censored so bad. The Chiefs never even had a strike. I get kicked off the internet under my own name. It'll go to Supreme Court and the chief will order it out of there. The chief will order the Supreme Court to overturn Trump's felony convictions. Now, I don't know what we're going to do about Biden's felony indictments. And I don't know what we're going to do about Obama's felony indictments. And what about Bush and Clinton? Are they too old to get felony indictments? And what about 9/11, Bush and Clinton? You know, you got it. I can't wait. Chief Blackbear is coming down on all the living presidents. All of them. That's right. All you living presidents. We done lost Bush Sr., didn't we? I heard he didn't die of natural causes also. And what about No Name McCain? He didn't die of natural causes either. I even heard Megan McCain talking about how they killed her father. Yeah, me too. Did that to me. That's why I'm all pissed. And it was the government, by the way, that did it. CIA, of course, Drug Enforcement Agency also, trying to reopen the case 50 years later, trying to get me to set up the hitman, the guy that actually did it. But the thing about it is the government freaking did their MK Ultra mind control on the dude, and he's working for my dad and for the government. And what it was the government was trying to get my dad to set up the big boys, and he wouldn't do it. So they bumped him off and took his airstrip in Costa Rica and let Ollie North take over the operation. Oh well. They're getting caught. Chief Blackbear's coming after him. Maybe I shouldn't talk too much about the Bushes and Clintons and Obamas and Bidens because they all got code names. I like talking in code. I was getting all fired up a little bit because I'm a little bit pissed off about, getting my main channel deleted. It had a lot of sentimental stuff on it too. I'm not sure if I got backups. And they destroyed my computer. Oh, they hacked my computer so bad that the IT guy couldn't figure it out and is totally infected with some kind of corruption that they can't even get the information off of my hard drive. And so, they destroyed my computer. So the IT guy, he gives me this computer, and then they destroyed the camera on this computer, so I couldn't do the YouTube shows. They destroyed this other computer that I did those dark shows on. That got all messed up. And so now I got this remote camera that the IT guy got for me on this computer that I'm using. But I'm still afloat. I'm still here. So we'll have to see what my YouTube presence does in the future. I was so censored anyways that my message really wasn't getting out there very much. But the worst thing about losing my YouTube channel was just my personal videos, like, my boats and horses and daughter and inventions and stuff like that. I had a lot of personal videos on there because it's my own channel, it's my real name. But I'm not attached to the way I should be, like things like pictures and videos and memoirs, memorabilia. I'm not attached to that stuff because I've lost everything so often that I like having nothing. I don't like being attached to anything. I'm fortunate to be attached to my daughter and my animals. And by the way, Oliver's doing real good. I just wrote him today. And Carrera got we took Olivia to the show. You see, oh yeah. See all them ribbons up there? Yeah. So this is Olivia when she was a foal, but now she's all grown up. And she's she just did her first show this last weekend and got all those ribbons I just showed you. But one was for first place, and then the other one was from reserve champion. But the whole horse show thing's rigged anyways. And so Carrera was lucky to get first place and won. And it was against a bunch of little girls on these really well trained ponies. And then Carrera was riding Olivia, who is a unbroke thoroughbred. But it looked like Olivia got drugged. I don't know. But she was acting real calm at the show. So, and like after she got drugged, she got first place. But she might not have been drugged, but it sure did look like it. But and then it looked like the drugs held on for a day or two. And she was right next to the people I had a lawsuit against for basically telling me and my daughter we're not allowed to ride my horse. So I sued them, and then they won the case because I think it was rigged, but I don't know. But anyways, they were right next to Olivia at the show, and then come showed up, Olivia go, but I was not making fun of the way she looked, and then something happened, she snapped out of it. But now she's back to wildfire. She's wildfire today. But she's doing real good, and Oliver's doing real good, and Carrera's doing real good, and Mercedes is doing real good. And I'm expecting a good summer. And so we'll see how the future plays out. And I got a card, but man, the gardeners, man, they whacked my beans. I had these little baby beans, and I got a whole bowl of potatoes. I told you that I planted about 10 potatoes, and they turned into about 50. And Cora enjoyed cleaning up those or digging up the potatoes, and it's kind of a pretty big harvest. And then I got some tomatoes, a few red cherry tomatoes out there, but there's a bunch of green ones. I got some corn and some peas growing, just little stuff there. They just started, but we'll see how the stuff grows. We got a little boat to go fishing in, so if the emergency happens, we'll be able to fish and grow vegetables, and got like a bunch of high sodium stuff stashed away. Get some water. Hope you guys are prepared for the emergency. I call it the emergency coming up. But I expect probably in the fall is when the emergency is going to happen. Kind of like, harvest time. You got to harvest that corn. So we'll see about harvesting the corn in the fall. That's a little bit of code lingo. I'm sure you guys get it. So yeah, I should talk more in code on this channel, but I'm getting a little bit cocky because I'm not sure if they're following me here or not on this channel. So I'm, kind of bitch smacking them around a bit. That's YouTube, because it really sucks being so censored. I mean, I talk so well in code and everything, and they delete like old videos that are private, and they delete my entire channel. When I play by the rules, and they still delete me. So who is it? Well, I know who it is that gives the orders to YouTube to delete me, but not delete, other controversial people. See, somebody gave the order to delete my channels for playing by the rules. So, but here's the deal. Is you see, we think like YouTube's a black hat operation, right? Which they are. But the thing about it is the white hats, which are the military, controls YouTube. You see, that's right, YouTube. Your little bitch ass is controlled by the military. Yeah, that's right. And if you remember, years back, I bragged about it, and it was one of my. I mean, I deleted that video a long, long time ago, but I bragged about the 17th letter of the alphabet taking over the media, the entire fake news media. I bragged about that way back then with the 17th letter of the alphabet and on taking over the news media or taking over the media, the mainstream media. And see, here's what the deal is that the 17th letter of the alphabet, I wonder if you're still allowed to say that, feeds the mainstream media their fake news. You see, the military and the 17th letter of the alphabet is playing them for the idiots that they are. And they do the same thing here in Santa Barbara with me. They make the city and county officials, the police and the sheriff, the deputies, the district attorneys, all them idiots make a bunch of stupid mistakes because they're programmed to do it and then get caught. You see, the media is programmed to report all their stupid fake news and then get caught. And like the politicians and brag, and same thing on courts over there on the East Coast going against P-Mert, Trump. Like, you guys all understand that P-Mert thing in the chat room. I don't know if anybody is going to watch the show that's not real familiar with me. This channel's only got like 148 subscribers and going down. It had 149 when I first checked earlier today, and it had 148. And I lose subscribers so much. I lost more subscribers than anybody. They just delete my subscribers on my channels. Some of you guys have to sign up a couple times, and then you do the thing to get notifications, and you don't get them, but you probably do on this channel. That's why you guys are here. But yeah, Matt Kilrain, they just really oppressed that channel so hard. But it is what it is. And man, I lost some good videos I need for my websites and stuff. Like I would use videos and link them in. And I had a lot of good boat videos, dolphin videos and stuff like that. I had a video of, like the chief stuff, like when he dropped that asteroid down the Hunga Tonga volcano. I had that video of that happening and then it blowing up like a nuclear bomb. Yeah, some of my favorite old videos that I made. I mean, I've talked about some good stuff over the last few years. It's too bad I couldn't put together like a best of. Among my favorites was the when it crossed up the Evergreen, Ever Given container ship in the Suez Canal. But then recently they did that on Mali right here in where was Mali? That hit some bridge. What was the name of that bridge? The boat knocked down, the container ship knocked it down. I wonder, did they ever say what was in the containers? Somebody needs to buy some fluff today. Yeah. I know. I should talk. I shouldn't be pushing my luck on this channel. Get him all pissed off at the chief and delete this channel. I got Magic Bouvier. I was going to do Double Trouble, but this was just a test. I didn't know if anybody was going to show up. So if you're not subscribed to Magic Bouvier, you can subscribe over there. And then I made another backup channel, .07, saw written out like a word, like the first name's point and O7, like Irish, O apostrophe Seven. But I've got that channel also that I haven't really gotten into using yet. Yeah, you didn't hear nothing about the contents on them containers because they didn't want you to know what was in it. You didn't hear nothing about the contents of the containers in the Suez Canal either. But yeah, you can bet there was some stuff they didn't want you to know about in that container ship Molly. What was the name of that bridge after the national anthem? What was the lady's name? Forget. Come on, somebody. One of you smart people in the chat room, tell me the name of that bridge. It's the person's name who wrote the Star Spangled Banner. You hear stuff about what was in the Ever Given ship in the Suez Canal? Yeah, like a bunch of dead people, nukes, drugs, and weapons. Francis Scott Key, there you go. Francis Scott Key Bridge gets run into by a container ship full of containers, and nobody even wants to know what's in them containers. No, we don't need to know. There's nothing. It's all normal for a container ship full of containers to run into the Francis Scott Key Bridge. Chief Blackbear let you slide on that. Lucky Chief Blackbear didn't board the ship. He might have. Maybe he didn't want to shock the Americans. The chief probably didn't want to tell us the truth, kind of like 9/11. There's Jabadoos heading overseas from us. Probably loaded up with a bunch of Jabadoos. I like that word. Thank God I didn't get that. You know, I'm going to stay in code on this. The Onan technology, that's backwards. But they're putting that Onan, that's a backwards word because you can't say it forward. Onan particles in the chemtrails. And they got like they're putting that graphene oxide in everything. I mean, that's magnetic material that gets in your blood. I'm just reading the chat here. Yeah, I remember when they had that. This was yesterday. Copycat operation. Another ship yesterday. Wow. Yeah, I'm not up to date on the news, but you can bet the stuff's, if it's not already happening, it's about to start happening. Yeah, this whole thing's a show. I mean, people get tired of the show. Oh, it's going so long. When are you going to stop it? When's it going to come to an end? Like, I got something to do about it. I don't know. But you know that thing, the near-death experience that the reverse of 701 talks about. It's happening to America. You know, they're bringing the United States to her knees. And it looks like it's year 2024. But anyways, yeah, I think that we got some more show going on. I heard that China's got Taiwan surrounded. And then I'm not sure what's going on with the Israel Palestine thing. And then you got the Russian Ukraine thing still going on. But And then you got that subterranean, is that how you say it? Subterranean warfare going on. But I hear that they're doing pretty good underground. Like the subterranean war's going better than I thought previously. And by the way, all that real raw news, like I used to read back in 2021, man, most of that stuff turned out to be true. Back when Chief Blackbear took over Gitmo and started giving everybody tribunals. Remember back then? Real raw news, that stuff turned out to be true. And then that thing when the Slictress was, when they had her surrounded and she like fainted and got drugged in the van, that was all legit. The Bush funeral thing, I mean, all that shit that went down back in those days, man, it all really happened. It's like, but nobody knows it. I mean, I know you guys do, and you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. But like the normies, they don't know like what we've been talking about for years. But come find out all that smack I talked for all them years. It's actually true. So I don't know if we're going to be hearing much from the Slictress anymore. And I don't know if we're going to hear from the Black Leprechaun or the Shrubs. Just not sure. I mean, what are the Shrubs up to these days? They ought to get out there and talk smack against P-Mert. You got the Biden bot kind of carrying the ball for the Shrubs and the Black Leprechauns and the Slickmeisters. And so they're letting the Biden bot carry the ball, but he keeps fumbling. But they keep letting it's an illusion, like he still got the ball. Actually, defense picked up the ball. But it's an illusion that the Biden bot still got the ball. He's running down the field. You're going to get a touchdown. He's going to debate P-Mert. That'll be the day. I don't think that's going to happen. It's supposed to happen in June. P-Mert might be in jail. Remember back when Chief Blackbear first had him arrested? Chief Blackbear had to take the key from Stormy Daniels because Queen Diana gave Chief the orders. So the Black Leprechauns got ouched. Yeah. I'm not sure about Big Mike. I know that Barry got it. And remember back when I read Real Raw News, like the Slickmeister himself, he didn't, they let him live, like because he blamed it all on his wife. And so they let the Slickmeister live, and I think they let Shrub Jr. live because he squealed. See, a Slickmeister and Shrub Jr., they squealed. But I think the Slickmeister had to watch when Chief Blackbear strung up the Hillary Clinton. Ooh, I mean the Slictress clone. When Chief Blackbear strung up the Slictress clone, the Slickmeister had to watch. Oh, news from Leo. What up, bro? It's good seeing you, man. They deleted my main channel. But hey, check it out. Leo, you're going to like this. And I went to court today wearing this. Watch this, folks. You guys haven't seen this yet, but can you see that, Leo? Leo's got a floating hot dog stand. How do you do this? I want you guys to see it good. Floating hot dog stand in South Carolina, on Sandy Island, South Carolina. Sent me a T-shirt. I wore it today in court. But yeah, I think that by the way, Chief Blackbear is big time involved around 9/11, but that's what knocked me off the internet when all the hacking started. Like I used to man, Chief Blackbear was like, I used to get millions of views back in the 90s. You know, when I was writing Chief Blackbear, I had chiefblackbear.com before the Chinese stole it from me. Dang, still don't have it back. But yeah, back then Chief Blackbear was big, and then when 9/11 happened, all the hacking just kind of blew me away. I just got into building houses. But yeah, then I built back up pretty big, like over the last 4 years on this YouTube. But man, they censored me so hard and delete all my channels and stuff. But she's got this channel going, so it's only a handful of you. So Shay, I'm glad to have you. Because what it is they don't want a guy like me to have anything I enjoy. You know, they know I enjoy this show. You know, because you got to be able to talk about stuff, right? You can't hold everything in. So they know that, you know, I like to get on the air and spew my crap. So they want to take that away. But I got so many channels, they can't take them all away. And then you guys show up even on this channel. So Shay, I'm glad having you guys here. What we got? We Need Peace and Commonsensical and Leo. I'm not sure if there's anybody else up there. I wonder if I can scroll up there to see. I thought there was somebody else here. Oh, Jackie Sue was here. I don't know if she's still here or not. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, I'm not really talking about too much important, but I kind of am because, you know, the 9/11 stuff's coming back. Start another. But yeah, the 9/11 stuff is coming back. And the cover charge where you need ID in the $19 is coming back. And then that thing that happened in 2020. I wonder if you're allowed to say, I used to say, Lexione Fraudulente. I wonder if you're allowed to say that. But that stuff is coming back. In addition to the financial collapse and that kind of stuff. We had some major deaths that we predicted. For example, we used to call her Queen Lizard Breath in code. Like we predicted that her death for a long time before leading up to it. Everybody's, you know, we had to code London Bridge is falling down, and then it fell. And then there was Jacob Rothschild, who's like one of the main guys with the freaking elongated skull and everything. I don't know if anybody ever pointed that out to you about Jacob Rothschild's elongated skull. And if you look at the evil bankers through the years, they have them elongated skulls back here, you know, because they're hybrids. You guys, yeah, the Nephies, but they're, you know, there's different kinds of Nephilim, but they there's a certain kind with these like cone things on the back of their head. And they're the ones down there that, that come up with the bank and stuff. Then there's all kinds of other Nephilim, but, the giants or whatever. There's been a lot of giants found, too, that they cover up. But I've actually seen quite a few elongated skull, like, what's it called? Artifacts or something? But I've seen quite a few alien skulls. Like, there's cone heads everywhere. But I've seen quite a few different, like, between anthropology in college and like on the internet. There's been a lot of skulls found that are like, they're humanoid type skulls that hold a bigger brain than what we have. And they're shaped like, someone got the cone head thing back here. We got the grays. I've seen gray skulls. And I've seen in anthropology, I've seen like full on reptilian skulls. Like, what the? And I've seen Neanderthals, which they say that Bigfoot, like Sasquatch, is a Neanderthal. And the other thing is a lot of these creatures from down in there, they come from the tunnel system up. And there's a possibility that when you get down into the hollow earth, that it's a different dimension down there, especially when you get into hell and everything. I mean, I think you might enter like the fourth dimension. So a lot of these like Neanderthals or Sasquatches and stuff like that, they can like dematerialize right in front of the camera because they're in a different dimension. They can like travel in and out of the third dimension. See, the fourth dimension is like your soul. It's like ghost and that kind of stuff. The third dimension is a physical body. And then another thing they can do, like sometimes there's a body, not a human body, but say Sasquatch. There's a Sasquatch body. And I used to do it on my YouTube shows also. In the background, you would see a body in the light. What they have is like light bodies. You follow that? Like there's souls with, say, a body that's made out of light that is right in front of somebody, of a Sasquatch or an alien or something. But it looks like it's there. You see it. The camera sees it, but you could probably stick your hand through it. This probably doesn't have physical matter and weight. It's like a light body, maybe a plasma body. But some of these souls live in a different dimensional body than a 3D body, which is probably difficult for a person with a 3D brain to comprehend. I assume most people that watch this show probably have a little bit of a 5D brain, which is like your direct connection to your Holy Spirit that should be totally inside of you. So if you live your life the way God Almighty and Jesus Christ taught us to live, you should have the Holy Spirit and Jesus Christ and God Almighty all inside of you. So it's real easy for your brain to communicate with what should be inside of you already. You don't have to go very far, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're trying to get in touch with the Holy Spirit, with your brain or your heart, and the Holy Spirit's inside your body, your brain and your heart don't have to pass the message very far. the vibration or the light ray. I mean, imagine how fast the speed of light, can go, say, from your heart or your brain to your spirit. It's like automatic. You know what I'm saying? So if you got your spirit, your Holy Spirit, or the Holy Spirit inside of your body, then you have a thought or an emotion that should connect to the spirit immediately, like quicker than you can even think it. Your spirit probably causes you to think what you think. The spirit anticipates the snap count. Football lingo. But I think that some of these creatures might live in like the fourth dimension, but we live. I don't think that they can access the fifth dimension very well. And there's a lot more than 5 dimensions. Also, like some creatures can I think the word is teleport. They can teleport from here to another planet. CJO, how's it going there? Yeah, they deleted my main channel, so here I am on Chief Blackbear, but I'm glad to see you here. I have to shut the show down reasonably soon, by the way, 'cause I'm getting real hungry. Speak to the ear about something. But yeah. So I think what we're finding out is that we're sharing the planet with basically angels and demons and that kind of stuff. But they want to call them, give them different names than angels and demons. Call them like aliens. They're extraterrestrials and interterrestrials. So I think you would call an angel an extraterrestrial, and you call a demon an interterrestrial. However, some of the extraterrestrials may have gone inside the planet many millenniums ago. But a lot of I wonder if they're called terrestrials. A lot of these other species were actually born on this planet. Like there's well, supposedly in the hollow earth, there's other species that are, some of them are hominid type creatures, from somewhere else. But what we don't know for sure is what their bodies are made of. Like, if their bodies, like how much does a fallen angel weigh? Does he weigh 1 pound, 1,000 pounds, anything at all? Is there any weight to a fallen angel? And then some of the creatures I've seen, by the way, did anybody ever see, I gotta say the Petit Bros. You guys know what I'm talking about when I talk about the Petit Bros? John and Tony, the Petit Bros, you know what I'm talking about? And so did anybody ever see any of the artwork from the Petit Bros? Way back in 2020 when all this started, a couple of things I was heads up to look into. All right, so you guys never saw the artwork of the Petit Bros. We Need Peace. Did you see the demonic artwork? I guess it was John or Tony's. The demon-looking creature. You know what I'm talking about? We Need Peace. All right, so We Need Peace knows what I'm talking about. You saw the artwork. And by the way, We Need Peace, do you know what was on the Wiener laptop? We Need Peace. About the Wiener laptop, do you know what was actually on there? Did everybody forget about Wiener's laptop? But anyway, that's just kind of stuff you're not allowed to talk about. Yeah, see, we need pieces. She's probably got all the same information that I got. But like way back then, like in 2020, excuse me, like I'm sure We Need Peace was given a heads up to look into that. But I looked into the Petter Bros art. I looked into the Wiener laptop. Yeah, that information's gone. You can't get that information anymore. I mean, I had that kind of information, but only in my mind. I mean, I only remember it. I mean, I got deleted for talking about it way back then. So I'd quit talking about it. That's why I talk about Petter Bros. I don't say their names. They're the Petter Bros. But what brought it up? We Need Peace. So you saw the creature with the little girl and without the little girl. But We Need Peace. You know the creature I'm talking about in the Petter Bro art, right? We Need Peace. Yeah, just having that art will get your phone hacked for sure. Okay, so yeah, your files probably got deleted, I'm sure. But We Need Peace, you do understand the creature I'm talking about that is the Petter Bro art. That was really good art. It was really well painted or whatever. But now that creature probably had a 3D body, I would guess. It had well, them really weird rounded feet, like what they made people with no legs have, like that round foot. It's like a rounded boomerang thing, but the foot was shaped that way, like a bow that's flexible, and a real ugly face and body. It's a type of reptilian. I'm not sure if it had hooves or feet. I think no, it wasn't hooves on there. It's more like made out of rubber or something like them. The 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 track people run on them now with people without legs. They make like these bionic legs that are like rounded, where your foot is shaped like that, but you actually they don't have a foot. I don't think. Maybe it's got a hoof. I don't know. But the creature in the Petter Bro art was a full-on demon, but it looked like it had a physical body that weighed something and could touch and feel and that kind of stuff. Yeah, sort of like a ski thing, but like running from the what is it, Sapphica? I don't know what a Sapphica is. Yeah, it's one of the things they run. Like the people with no legs, they give them a leg like this, and they can run. And some people wear shoes like this because they work. It's like some kind of an invention, but it's actually like some kind of a alien's legs. Hey, by the way, we get most of our technology from the aliens, anyways. See, like I said, like on the other shows that have been all deleted, they go down there inside the planet and they come out with technology. That's the military industrial complex. But and then they sell the technology to us. Your keyboard's not working too much, too good. Yeah, my computer's working pretty good here. I'm pretty all right with it. I've had so many computer problems. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get And I've always had an audiobook. I got it. I got the audiobook on CD, and I used to have it on the internet and everything. And they always hack it, come out with new programs, blah 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 blah. It's been a lot of trouble getting the audiobook up. I just always so busy with all this other stuff. But I want to get the Chief Blackbear audiobook up there. Build this channel up, see what happens. At least I'm not in it for the fame like I used to. Used to have a lot of fame, but then they just take it away like bam. Yeah, buddy. Sorry, they don't like to let people advance in the hierarchy. They like to keep you oppressed, keep you down at the bottom. But yeah, I want to get back into writing Chief Blackbear when this court stuff gets further advanced. It might get shut down on the 18th of June. It's either going to go further forward or get shut down on the 18th. Because you just never know. I mean, if you bribe a judge, there ain't nothing you can do about it. Illuminati bribes the judge, there ain't nothing I can do. The Illuminati tells YouTube to delete my channel, there ain't nothing I can do. But, I'll keep on fighting until the judge takes a bribe. And he might not do it. It could be possible if you're a judge and Illuminati comes and tries to get you to take a bribe, you could say no. But I don't know. I mean, I don't think there's very many judges that'll turn down a bribe. Maybe there are. I don't know. Is there any justice in the Superior Court of California? Yes, that's God will win. Good will win. Okay. Same thing. Yeah, I feel like it's God's battle that I'm fighting because I never even knew why. Like back when that transgender piece of fat was stalking my daughter, I never even knew why I made a big deal out of it other than, that my gut instinct said to. And then when I did, they all freaking attacked the hell out of me. I think I'm going to go ahead and shut down the show because I'm so hungry, man. It's 9:37 here in California. Must be after midnight where some of you guys are. But I'm glad to have you on the show. I'm glad you guys subscribed and everything. Sorry about the messy kitchen behind me. What's this talking about? Peggy Hall? I need to get with Peggy Hall. You know her? Hold on. We need peace. You're telling me I need to get with Peggy Hall. You know Peggy Hall? We need peace. Hold on. Well, she fights wait, hold on a second. We need peace. Is Peggy Hall in Atlanta, Georgia? We need peace. I know Peggy Hall. At least I know a Peggy Hall. We need peace. Go back to Peggy Hall. Tell me who she is and where she is. Because I think she was one of my dad's girlfriends back in the 70s. Is Peggy Hall in Atlanta, Georgia? We need peace. My computer's messing up. She's in California. I need to look her up because my dad had a girlfriend named Peggy Hall. And when I was a teenager, after my dad got killed, she set me up. Set me up in a good way, like with an apartment and job and all that. And then I lost touch with her back when I was a teenager still. But I wonder if it's the same Peggy Hall. I'll look her up. That's her married name. Okay. Yeah, that was her maiden name that I knew. Peggy Hall was her maiden name. She's just a young girl. But yeah, she's a real pretty hippie girl that my dad used to have. She wasn't much older than I was, but she was cool. We used to hang out and stuff. And she kind of like I said, she set me up when I was a teenager with an apartment and a job and all that. I need to subscribe to some YouTube channels to get some information because now I won't get any information since I don't have a Matt Kilrain YouTube channel. That's where I was getting all the information from. But anyways, you guys, I'm gonna get some food and me close down the show. It's good talking to you. I'm glad you guys are here. And I'll do another show on this channel. And don't forget to subscribe to Matrick Bouvier. And use that for a backup also. But you guys have a good night, and I'll try to do a show soon. Glad to still be here. Matt Kilrain, the author of Chief Blackbear, over and out.